Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft the Shipwreck. Today we'll be reading chapter 39, which is titled Emily. Starts on page 327 and goes to page 331. If you guys have enjoyed Minecraft the Shipwreck so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more. Without further ado, chapter 39. Emily's not quite sure what to make of Isabella. First of all, her outfit is super cute, professional, and powerful. She walks with a commanding presence, the kind that even Mama would appreciate and be intimidated by. She's an award winning architect, according to the multiple seals and certificates in her office, having designed tons of beautiful buildings and complexes. She's got great taste in shoes, and Emily's sure the Patties and Nittas of her world would certainly respect her. Jake whooped from the back seat. We've got to shot. I can't believe it. How did you know talking about the game would work? Tank asked. I didn't, Emily says simply. I just had a hunch. There were little nods in Isabella's office that made her think she'd appreciate the mystery of the game. The pixelated swords hanging on the wall, the figurines on her desk, the giant 20-sided die paperweight. Isabella arrives at Pacific Crest Apartments before them and is already awaiting outside, clacking her heel impatiently, when Carmen pulls into the lot. You all have weird hobbies, Carmen says, rolling her eyes. Thanks, Emily laughs. I'll see you at home. Isabella lifts up the caution tape and strides into the fenced office construction site like she owns the place, which she does, but still, the presence. Jake pulls out a chair for her and lets her sit at the center computer. Emily's come to think of it as Tank's, even as the one on the right is hers. The way it's right next to the plug where she charges her phone, and the left one is Jake's, right next to the aisle so he can keep getting up to go to the water fountain once in a while like he does. Emily isn't sure when she started thinking of the lab as theirs. Now that there's someone else in it, she feels protective of it. Isabella sits gingerly at the computer, touching the stickers on the monitor. Emily used to wonder about those. She thought they were just left over from some kid and Ellen would junk the computer like everything else in the building. She wonders now if this used to be Isabella's computers, if those were her seashell stickers. So these are riddles we've solved so far, Tank says. He pulls up the folder where they've been saving the screenshots. Emily saved other grabs there too, and she realizes as she looks at the sheer number of images that they aren't just of the riddles and clues they said this folder was for in the first place. There are shots of the impossibly gorgeous mountain that is shaped like a wolf, a beautiful setting sun, Tank's delighted farm, Jake's intricately decorated library and organized chest, his avatar standing proudly in front of them, her own collection of swords, Jake's and Tank's avatars trapped on top of a tree, the zombie that got stuck in their sheep pen, the automated inventory sorter Emily built, a million little in jokes and moments from the time they've spent here. Emily at first feels embarrassed at how many pictures she saved, but her images aren't the only ones. There's her avatar, too, beckoned in diamond armor. That first time she got the full set and ran around the base all excited and thrilled. Jake had laughed at her, but she had no idea he was saving this. And then there's a shot of her diving headfirst into the cave, filled with spiders. Tank right behind her. It looks like the three of you have had a lot of fun in this game, Isabella says slowly. We didn't build all this, Emily says, gesturing to the images. Look, redstone is one thing, and I'm decent at it, but this is advanced computer programming. I think it's sweet that you kids are really attached to this game. I get it, I really do. I used to play Minecraft too, and of course, you don't want to lose your progress. Did you play with your mom? Jake asked. Yeah, a little. She got really busy, though, with work. Isabella sighs. I shouldn't have come here. It was a mistake to think. She trails off, staring at the screen. Tank has an image of the shipwreck open, He's zooming in slowly on the side of the ship. Emily is not quite sure what he's doing with the blurry image. It's not a great shot to begin with. Jake was trying to catch the mermaid swimming around in it, and he doesn't quite have Tank's eyes for framing and aesthetic. Emily likes Tank's photos best, the way he can capture the right amount of drama and beauty in one shot. Jake tends to just shoot whatever he's looking at. Tank stops, gesturing at the screen. On the side of the ship are letters, barely visible in the zoomed in frame, but there. Bella. Emily hadn't even noticed it had been named in the first place. Isabella goes still. How long has this server been here? She asked after a long moment. Jake shrugs. I don't know. I mean, years probably, from the amount of work that went into them. And how many versions there are? There's tons. Show me. Isabella takes a set of wire rimmed glasses out of her purse and puts them on. She ties her hair back and watches as Jake brings up the multiplayer screen. This is all just on the LAN? Yeah, that's why we can't connect to it from anywhere else. And if you get rid of the community center, it will all be gone. Isabella scans the list of the server names, her mouth pressing into a severe line. She looks back at Tank's computer, her face unreadable as she flicks through the images. The mermaid swimming around the shipwreck, the ocean monument looming amidst the depths, the stone pathway leading to the underwater kingdom, the Leviathan rising up from the ocean floor. Do you want to play? Emily asked suddenly. She recognizes the look, Isabella's fingers twitching, the way she's taking in all the images. Yes, I do, Isabella says, her voice suddenly small. Emily can see the hints of the little girl who put seashell stickers on her computer. Emily logs in for her. The world loads, glittering and full of promise. That wraps up chapter 39. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you did, smash that like button, and I will see you next time.